My name is Deb Dillman, and I am a family law attorney practicing mostly in Mecklenburg County, North Carolina. And I have had the pleasure of knowing Cindy.Wylie, my friend from Cetera Investors. Cindy has over 30 years of experience in the financial services industry. She is a certified divorce financial analyst and also a certified financial planner, specializing in guiding women through the intricate financial landscape of divorce. With empathy and expertise, Cindy empowers her clients to navigate the complexities of asset division, alimony, and child support. Cindy provides not just financial advice, but also a supportive environment for her clients to regain control and confidence. Cindy, what 3 mistakes do you see, or are there more than 3 mistakes that are made often in a divorce from a financial perspective?
Yeah, well, there can be a lot of mistakes, but I'll really talk about some of the ones I see. Yeah, ones I see more often, I guess. But the first one really is that the settlements don't take into effect taxes at all. And we all know that Uncle Sam is going to dive into our pockets at every chance that Uncle Sam can get. And a client should not agree to a settlement until they have really fully understood the tax implications. And some people will find that their tax burden is significantly more than their spouse's. And so after it's all said and done, their half of their assets is significantly less. So it's really important to make sure taxes are considered in any negotiations. Second, I would say, and really pensions aren't as common, but one of the things I see with pensions is they're split 50-50 and no one really knows what that means. There's a lot of questions that aren't fully answered when it comes to pensions. So for example, when do you start collecting? Is there a lump sum option? Is there a cost of living increase? What if one of the spouses dies?
Survivorship.
Yeah, will that continue to pay out? So making sure that they fully understand what will happen with these pensions. And I think that one of the biggest mistakes that I see is when one party wants to keep the home and they keep the marital home that they can't afford. And I understand people are comfortable with staying in their home, their family home, and they have an emotional ties to it. But before they consider that option, they really should sit down and make sure they have done a detailed budget. And also consult with a financial advisor, of course.
I often say to people, do you really want to be married to the home?
Yeah, right, right. And they don't, it's just probably that comfort level and they're just the thought of too many changes, right? And I found that, I found that, someone will keep the home and then a couple years down the road, they can't afford to stay there and they can't, sell a window to put food on the table, right? And now they're forced to sell. And the selling costs can be anywhere, like 8% of the home that they could have split that expense 50-50 with their ex. So, there's a lot of mistakes. And by really understanding all these things, as well as really analyzing, this is what would happen if we do this. This is what would happen if we do this. And if they can see all those options, then they can really make better informed decisions.
And that's where coming to see you as a certified divorce financial analyst would help, because you have the training and the background.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Help them consider all those things.
That's great.